So did it work? Jeez, you have to scare me like that? Anyway, it sorta works, although flowers did not do anything. Am I not seeing it? What kind of sorcery is this? Well, like I said, it just does it. It is just a matter of them coming for it. What is more important is that their conflicts and troubled relationships are resolved. All this seems skeptical. The flowers could be doing anything or nothing. All that seems like this could be resolved if they just confess without the flowers. It may seem like it, but you have to trust these flowers. Others trust that these flowers have the properties. It is the reason why they came here. Besides, don't forget that you play a role as a gardener of these flowers as well in mending others' relationship. You are doing a good thing. I know it's easy to just trust this, but I think about the good you are doing to others. We need to reflect it from the good things from time to time, especially when you are depressed. The good things? When was the last time I thought about that? I can't even remember that myself too. I guess you also often felt depressed. I'm not sure if that's worded right, but whatever. Yeah, just always remember that we are always depressed at some point. True, thanks for the wisdom. Yeah, that's definitely a mistake. It makes my day. You're welcome. Anyway, you can keep planting and directly discard it in any way you like. Don't judge. In any way you like, won't judge. When you're ready, you can take this upcoming request. I am sure you're familiar with how you do this by now. Other than that, I've pretty much taught you everything you need to know now. All you did was just handing me a note. Hey, I was in a hurry back then, okay? Fair enough. You saw a girl looking around the garden, seemingly impressed with the size of this whole garden operation. She saw you before her face lit up in awe as she was impressed yet again by only how a single person tended the garden and managed to take care of the flowers very well. She approaches you, hands in her pocket, as she is dressed in a what appears to be baggy pants and a dress shirt with suspenders. Excuse me, mister, are you the gardener of this place? Yeah, I am the only gardener on the hills, at least physically here. How can I be of service to you, young lady? Moku turns her head to the hills covered in flowers, basking under yellow sunlight. Petals and leaves sway in the wind as gust blows over the hills. She seems to be eyeing for some flowers from where she stood, yet her eyes have a hint of uncertainty. You attempt to break the awkward silence. Do you need some help, miss? Please call me Moku. You see, I have a problem that I need your help with curing. I want to request some bouquet of omni preferences, and I have it sent to Kaguya Horizon. She's been out of line lately, and I want to give her a gift. You do know what these flowers can do, Moku. They are no ordinary flowers. I am fully aware of them, Mr. Garden. I just want her to know the consequences of her actions and tell that bitch that it's from me. I'll be waiting for her. She turns around and walks away confidently. You simply shrug and gather materials to start planting. Not long after you get ready, you hear a voice from a corner of the garden. Hey, one would guess as immortals, what seems to be centuries ought to be days for us. That poor girl can't simply let well go of such petty skirmishes. Don't you agree? Oh well. What? Who's there? From the tree, a girl sits clad in a cute pink shirt dressed with small bows and a long silk shirt tapered with golden bamboo and flowers. Her long, silky black hair complements her pale skin. What caught your eye was the 5 objects floating around her. A bowl, a small twig, a doll-sized robe, a colored jewel, and a big cowrie shell. She sets off an unsettling presence in your garden. My name's Kaguya Horizon, and I'm a Lunarian, born of the House of Moon. The scallywag has had a grudge on me ever since I disdained her family 9 centuries ago. Sigh, I've always had fun playing around with her. She always seems so energetic to exact revenge for her family. One supposes that is as one pleases about her. Absolutely barbaric. Pouts and crosses her arms. Right, so you're the recipient of the bouquets. The flowers Moku. Yeah. Wanted to gift you, but not just ordinary flowers, but these sacred flowers, right? But that doesn't warrant a flower of truth on top of feelings enhanced for it. I suppose not. Might I know the full story so I may at least know what's going on with you two? Seems like the little cat got curious here. Heh, you're just like the other humans I've met. They come and go so fast when you could live for eternity. Kagi cleared her throat before continuing her history between her and Moku. Her father asked that I wed him, and of course, as a Lunarian, my standards towards Earthlings are already low, so I asked him to do my 5 impossible tasks. The tasks are to bring me the stone-begging bowl of the Buddha from India, a jeweled branch from the island of Mount Horai, the legendary robe of the Fire Rat of China, a colored jewel from the Dragon's Neck, and finally, the legend Kori treasure of the Swallows. But as you can see, I already occupied these items, or else it would be called the 5 possible tasks. The only reason I did that was to sway the men of Earth from marrying me, but alas, it did not work. Moku's father was one of them, so who am I to blame for this tragedy? In order to exact revenge, she drank an elixir of immortality, which was not meant for her, and chased after me. The real murdering between me and her really starts at 300 years ago, I believe, due to some mishaps. The only reason I even bothered with her is because I was bored to begin with. When death is no longer an option, boredom becomes your biggest fear. Living a mundane life for longer than a human lifespan, downward spiral of agony. It is why I would do whatever that makes my life at least somewhat interesting in an immortal's perspective. But Kaguya looked away for a moment. I suppose we developed feelings for each other on the course of me playing with her, and Moku trying to take revenge for her family. She may be an Earthling, but she's the only Earthling I associate with from the old days, other than the brilliant bamboo cutter that took care of me. If we resolved our conflict, we should be able to enjoy looking at the stars and the moons at night, competing to see who can count the most stars, or eating ice cream under hot weather together, although we will compete to see who eats it the fastest. She giggled at the thought of that. You look at the princess, she seems content to realize her dreams of being with the girl. Maybe this is how the garden can achieve their dreams. The flowers who grow can help them be together, while not furiously or playfully for Kaguya trying to kill each other. You suddenly had an idea to try out. I have an idea, why not add bouquet of Delin? Declins? I have no idea how to say that word, so I can't say. The essence of restraint and essence of boundless along with Moku. She will be pleasantly surprised and angered, I guess, but that will help your agenda, no? And the time for her to finish it will be the same as her flowers. Kaguya's eyes widened in realization. Of course, how could I not think of that? Oh ho, this will be fun. My last play with her admitting her feelings for me. Oh, that could finally cure my boredom forever after we get together. Her smile widened from the thought of being with Moku. Thank you, gardener. I will see you when she arrives for her flower. Kaguya left the garden after that. It is time to start planting. You start to get to work, but you can't help to ask one question. Hey, last gardener, I know you are there. Oh, my surprise appearances did not work anymore. It can only work so many times. Anyway, if I ask, does Immortals exist in Gensokyo? Yes, some in fact. It is still not relatively common. I know it may be shocking for you that it is possible here. I could have never imagined such a world with so many things that are different from ours. Well, it is mind-blowing to see such a different world. Even where I come from is different from yours. One huge difference is that magic is real. So different people from different worlds come here before me. I bet there are many interesting people to meet if we came here at the same time. Well, when I came here, there are two gardeners leaving. Their spirits formed to guide me. One is a demon girl who joined a harem full of other demon girls, which is weird. The other one was a maiden who fights monster maidens, and sometimes are friends with spell projectiles, which is something I would like to experience myself one day. There are things that we cannot imagine out there, but I bet they exist. I guess we're lucky to know this. Yeah! Anyway, you can start planting now. Flowers do not grow by themselves, you know. Will do. Do I want to continue this? Oh, that sounds like a lot of work. Okay, one down. Oh my god, that is a lot of shit to make. You know what? I think I'm done for now. The visual novel is not bad. I am curious about it, but I feel like the time it takes to set it up to get to it, I don't know if I really want to go through that. Plus, I don't know how fun it is it'll be for you guys to watch me. Normally, I'm fine with visual novel because, you know, we're focusing on the story firsthand, right? But since this is split off, there's the visual novel first, and then there's the flower section. And the flower section, I would say, is the main, would normally be the main part, I would think. So I feel like it'll take some time. So I don't know how I feel about that. So now, if I was not recording, I would probably finish it to the end to see how it plays out. But you know, since I do recordings, the time, you know, time is really important, and I need to see if it'll be good enough for you, if you guys would want to watch it. I don't know if this will be the best. So I think I'm just gonna leave it off for here for now. Yeah, I think it'll be good it for now. Plus, I don't even think I could save anymore too. So yeah, unfortunately, that is all I can do for now. But that'll be it for this one. I think it's a good concept. Like the guarding system, I think is good. There's a lot of stuff to really work on. So if you have the time, this could be a good game to mess around with. But just because the nature of recording and how I want to do things may not be the best for me, but I still think this is a pretty good game overall. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. What is it? In Between Gensokyo. That is the name of the game. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this session. I think it was a pretty good one. 2 games. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. So like always, this is Magi. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
覚悟しろよ